Life doesn't come with a manual, but along the way, I discovered 3 simple rules that completely transformed how I live, work, and think. These rules didn't come from books or seminars. They came from my own struggles, failures, and triumphs. They are not magical secrets. They are truths that anyone can adopt. But once you fully commit to them, everything in your life begins to shift. The first rule is to embrace discomfort. Comfort zones are where dreams go to die. Staying in a place where everything feels safe might keep you from failing, but it also keeps you from growing. Growth happens at the edge of discomfort. In those moments when you push yourself to do things that scare you, challenge you, or seem impossible. Whether it's taking on a project that feels overwhelming, starting something new, or simply facing your fears, stepping into discomfort is where you find strength you didn't know you had. It's not easy, nothing worth having ever is, but the rewards are unparalleled. You'll look back at those moments of challenge and realize they were the turning points that made you stronger, wiser, more capable. The pain of discomfort is temporary, but the growth is permanent. The second rule is to focus on consistency over perfection. Perfection is the enemy of progress. So many people never start because they're waiting for the perfect moment or fear they won't be good enough. But the truth is, the only way to get better is to begin and keep showing up. Consistency is what builds momentum. It's the small, repeated actions that create big results over time. You don't need to have it all figured out, you just need to start. Take small steps every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Even when it seems like nothing is happening. The results may not come overnight, but they will come. Success is not about how fast you can get there, it's about how long you can stay committed to the process. Stay consistent, and eventually the progress will become undeniable. The third rule is to put purpose over excuses. It's easy to make excuses, to blame circumstances, or to tell yourself it's not the right time. But excuses are nothing more than barriers you build in your own mind. Purpose, on the other hand, is the fuel that drives you through challenges and obstacles. When you are deeply connected to your why, no excuse will hold you back. Your purpose gives you clarity, direction, and the motivation to keep going even when things get tough. It's the reason you wake up in the morning, the fire that keeps you moving forward. Hold on to your purpose like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. These rules are not just ideas, they are actions. They are choices you make every single day. When you embrace discomfort, stay consistent, and prioritize purpose, you step into a version of yourself you never knew existed. You begin to live a life that is not just ordinary, but extraordinary. And that is a life worth living. Growth begins where comfort ends. It's natural to want to stay in a safe, predictable zone where you feel secure, but comfort is deceptive. It keeps you stagnant. While it may feel easier to avoid challenges and shy away from discomfort, doing so only limits your potential. Real growth happens when you confront situations that make you uneasy, unsure, or even scared. It's in these moments of discomfort that you discover what you are truly capable of achieving. Stepping into discomfort means intentionally choosing to challenge yourself. Whether it's trying something new, taking on a responsibility that feels daunting, or pursuing a dream that seems out of reach, discomfort pushes you to expand your limits. It might be intimidating at first and doubt may creep in, but the act of facing the unknown builds resilience. Every time you push through, you teach yourself that you are stronger than your fears and more capable than you imagined. This confidence doesn't just appear overnight, it's earned through the repeated act of stepping outside what feels safe. When you embrace discomfort, you also learn to reframe failure. In the comfort zone, failure is often viewed as something to avoid at all costs, but outside of it, failure becomes a teacher. Each misstep, mistake, or setback provides valuable lessons. It shows you what doesn't work, sharpens your problem-solving skills, and strengthens your determination. These experiences aren't defeats, they are stepping stones. They show you that success isn't about avoiding failure, but about persevering despite it. By embracing discomfort, you learn that failure is part of the process, not the end of it. Discomfort also fosters innovation and creativity. When you're not confined by what feels safe or routine, you're more likely to explore new ideas and take risks. Great achievements rarely come from doing what's easy or predictable. They come from pushing boundaries, experimenting, and daring to imagine what's possible. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal growth, the willingness to embrace discomfort can lead to breakthroughs that redefine what you thought you were capable of achieving. There is also an element of self-discovery that comes with embracing discomfort. When you challenge yourself, you uncover strengths and abilities you might not have known you possessed. You realize that you are adaptable, resourceful, and capable of navigating uncertainty. This self-awareness builds an inner strength that stays with you, giving you the confidence to face future challenges with greater assurance. It's important to remember that discomfort doesn't mean recklessness. It's not about throwing yourself into chaos, but about taking calculated risks and seeking growth opportunities. Each step into discomfort should be intentional, with the goal of becoming a better, stronger version of yourself. The more you lean into discomfort, the more you grow, and over time, what once felt impossible becomes your new normal. In this way, embracing discomfort is not just a choice, it's a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Every time you step into the unknown, you take a step closer to reaching your full potential. Consistency is the cornerstone of success, yet it's often overlooked in favor of perfection. Many people hold back from starting something new because they feel unprepared or fear their efforts won't be flawless. This mindset is a trap. Waiting for the perfect moment or obsessing over perfection only delays progress. The truth is, perfection is unattainable, but consistency is achievable and powerful. Small, repeated efforts over time create the foundation for extraordinary results. It's not about how perfect you start, it's about showing up day after day, no matter how imperfect the journey may seem. Consistency builds momentum. Think of it as a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's small and slow, but as it continues, it gains size and speed, becoming unstoppable. Every action you take adds to that momentum, even if it feels insignificant in the moment. Whether it's committing to a daily workout, dedicating time to a project, or developing a new skill, the key is to focus on steady progress rather than immediate results. The effort you put in each day compounds over time, and before you know it, you've made significant strides toward your goals. Consistency also trains discipline. It's not always easy to stick to something when motivation fades, but that's where discipline comes in. Motivation is fleeting, it's there one day and gone the next. Discipline, on the other hand, is built through consistent effort. When you commit to showing up even on the days you don't feel like it, you strengthen your ability to persevere. This discipline becomes a habit, and that habit becomes the framework for achieving long-term success. It's not about doing extraordinary things every day, it's about doing ordinary things consistently over time. By focusing on consistency, you free yourself from the pressure of instant gratification. Success rarely happens overnight. It's a gradual process that requires patience and persistence. When you're consistent, you learn to trust the process and embrace the journey. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. You stop worrying about being perfect and instead focus on progress. This mindset shift helps you stay committed, even when progress feels slow, because you understand that every effort contributes to the bigger picture. Consistency also creates a sense of reliability, not just in your actions, but in how you see yourself. When you keep showing up for your goals, you build self-trust. You prove to yourself that you are capable of staying committed and following through. This self-trust is empowering, and it strengthens your confidence in your ability to succeed. You begin to see yourself as someone who doesn't give up, no matter how challenging the path may be. Consistency is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Talent, intelligence, or resources may give you a head start, but without consistency, none of those advantages matter. It's the daily effort, the willingness to push through obstacles, and the dedication to keep going that truly defines success. Consistency turns dreams into reality, one small step at a time. Living with purpose transforms how you approach life, setting your actions and decisions on a clear and meaningful path. Purpose is more than a goal or aspiration. It's the deep understanding of why you do what you do. When you connect with your purpose, it becomes a powerful force that propels you forward, even in the face of adversity. It is the anchor that keeps you grounded during challenges and the fuel that drives you when motivation wanes. Purpose removes the distractions of excuses, self-doubt, and fear, aligning your energy and focus toward what truly matters. Excuses are often rooted in fear and hesitation. They are the stories we tell ourselves to justify inaction. Like, I don't have enough time, or I'm not ready yet. While these thoughts feel valid in the moment, they are barriers to growth and success. Purpose eliminates the space for excuses by giving you clarity and direction. When you know why something matters to you, the reasons not to act start to feel insignificant. The urgency and passion tied to your purpose overshadow the temptation to give in to excuses, pushing you to take steps forward no matter how uncomfortable or inconvenient. When purpose takes the lead, it instills a sense of responsibility. It's no longer about what's easy or what others expect. It's about fulfilling a commitment to yourself. This sense of responsibility creates a relentless drive to achieve what you've set out to do. You understand that your purpose isn't just about the end result. It's about the impact you create along the way. Every action you take becomes intentional, every choice meaningful, and every challenge an opportunity to prove your dedication to what truly matters. Purpose also brings focus and resilience. Without it, it's easy to get distracted or overwhelmed by setbacks. But when you are guided by a clear purpose, your focus sharpens and obstacles lose their power to derail you. You see challenges not as insurmountable problems, but as part of the journey. They become moments to reaffirm your commitment to your purpose. This resilience keeps you moving forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Purpose provides the emotional and mental strength to persevere, knowing that every effort aligns with something greater than temporary setbacks. The power of purpose extends beyond motivation. It creates a sense of fulfillment. It gives meaning to your struggles, your efforts, and your victories. Without purpose, achievements can feel hollow, as though something is still missing. But when you act in alignment with your purpose, every step of the journey feels worthwhile. Success becomes more than just an external accomplishment. It becomes a reflection of the passion and intention that you've poured into your life. Living with purpose transforms your life into something extraordinary. It gives you a reason to wake up every morning, a reason to keep pushing when things get hard, and a reason to celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. It cuts through excuses and distractions, helping you live in alignment with your true potential.